just thought I would take you each for a walk. Any suggestions? Let me know. I think that the hydrangeas, I planted them too close. See that? I think they need to come out to the front. Like right there in this line. Same thing with this tree. It's too close in between those trees and it needs to come out here. Then, oops, garlic needs to be pulled up. I planted everything too close. I can't wait till that blooms. Look at my weeds. Ah! Holy moly. Where did those come from? Actually, I saw them yesterday. I haven't watered out here yet. This one is a really good, it's hybrid. And it is, I forget what it is. I put this on this so I would remember. Because I can't remember. Double Delight. It smells delicious. Certified Roses. It's a hybrid. I don't know what that means. I don't have my glasses on anyways. I don't know. Zinnias. Oh, I just love this little lovely. This was something that I bought. It was just like a dry root. I had it over on the other side of the garden, but didn't seem like it was doing very well. I mean, it tried, but it was just not the place for it, so I tried this. This is not looking so good this year either. I've been babying it. So it's starting to bloom again. But you can see, I don't know, I'm learning. I don't know what the heck I did, but I got some serious branches. But that is, I keep wanting to say Harry and David Austin. Olivia. I can't remember. I think these might be stargazers. This is a lovely little rose too. I got this dry root. But it's striped. That one's needs to be taken off. I haven't been out here yet. And then, I don't know, dahlias. See, I gotta trim these guys too. This is another David Austin. I don't remember the name of it, but look. What is that, like a little spider in there? I just put some 7 on these yesterday. Or maybe it's a remnant of one. This is what they look like when they get older. And of course that's really old. Needs taken off. These were Diane's. I'm having a little bit of a hard time with those. Phlox. Another hydrangea. Aww. Yarrow. Oh, what do we have here? I don't know. These are like little dum-dums. Liatris. I know you do. Those are getting ready. Those are all stargazers. And here's some coming down. These aren't doing very well this year. Because look at them. They're not very big. I don't know why. Probably because I haven't watered them all season. And I just started. These are, I think, Dizzy Lizzie. They're not as big as they usually are either. Look at them. Normally they're like, oh my gosh, at least twice that size. I don't know. By the way, that's where Bella's buried. Here is another rose. This is a David Austin as well, but it was on sale and I got it really super cheap, under $10. But it's got a lot of, it's been really blooming a lot, and it's pretty. I got some damage though. That was a beautiful, seriously fragrant rose. But I think it must have been grafted, and it did well for about 2 seasons. It's probably about 8 years old now. I don't know. Something's not right. It's little. The good is gone. It's like a whole different rose. So it must have been grafted. This guy, all of my roses I had a hard time, you can see. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I just started cleaning this guy out today. I was working there and I put about 14 bags of mulch there and over there. Still, this is a David Austin, looks like garbage too. And then all of a sudden it'll get leaves, and then it blooms beautifully, and then it turns back whatever all of that is. So I don't know, I'm still working on it. You can see the stargazers that will be blooming. I got weeds over here. That was another one of Diane's. It's, again, it bloomed beautifully, and then I kind of cut it back, and it's needs cleaned up. Look at that. More mulch needs brought here. This is a beast. I don't know what to do with it. It's starting to grow up in that other plant, so I told Tim I gotta pull it around or do something. I'm not sure what to do with it. This is the rose that Tim bought me for our anniversary. I don't know, 21, 22 years. That's it. Back to the weeds. Oh wait, no, it's not that. Look at it over there. Doesn't it look nice? Lifted all of their skirts, and now they're just free blowing in the breeze. They went from maxis to above the knee. Fancy. No, I do like it though. I think it looks nice. It's getting there. It's not what I want, but it's getting there for sure. Makes me crazy. I'm so happy. This is a little rough over here. This is my rough side. It's part of my work. I keep all the good stuff on one side and all the bad stuff on another side. And then I transplant all the good stuff somewhere and then watch what pops up. That's Jean's lilac. But I planted it a long time ago again and way too close to a tree. It's a problem I have. But at the time, there's just so much space. Now it's like grown into it and I gotta move it. Here's where I am. Hey, do you guys cut your bags so that you have an angle, and then you work and lay the mulch out this way, and then you can drop back and put the mulch in with the least amount of effort? I can't believe a lot of people don't know how to do that. I'm going to plant these. Lois gave me that pot. I loved it. It didn't have a hole in the bottom, but Tim drilled a hole in the bottom. So now I'm going to plant those in there, and then they were just sale stuff. I'll probably bring it in. I haven't planted that either. Ooh. I love this thing. This is one of my favorite plants ever. That's just old leftover stuff. Oh, look. Little bee. Need planted. It's crazy over there. A little bit of everything. That's it. Oh, I guess it's not it. Planted grass, because we've been tearing the heck out of this. Someone gave me this. Actually, Barb Anderson gave me that. It's my birthday. I think my 57th birthday. This is my crazy little girl. I don't know. I painted her. She's just like too pow. I need to tone her down. She is like totally not. I might change the roses to pink and put a bunch of white on her dress. And I don't know. I need to work her flesh. I guess she's going to be somewhat melanated. Or maybe I can put some freckles on her, and I don't know what I'm going to do with her. She's a mess, though. I love this plant. I guess hydrangeas and phlox, and I don't know, I go through phases. Another hydrangea. This one, I don't know how old this is. This is quite a bit old. Ooh, sorry about that. That was Diane's. Across the bridge, you can see I'm a nightmare. I'm going to take this little bench and put it up in the front where we cleaned out an area. I can show you that too. That's my bench Tim made. I love that bench. Sorry, I got something in my face. Bug or hair or something. Sadly, though, look at the creek. Oh my gosh, we're like the pig neighbors, and then the people over there, they have theirs. Is very clean, and so is theirs over there. Very clean, and look at ours in the middle. It's quite the habitat for frogs and things like that, though. Compared to theirs, they just, who knows, I don't know. Tim says ours is better, but I don't like it, but I don't have the energy to clean it either. So that's the way it stays. But I do like it. Would look really, really pretty if I could get it cleaned out someday. I'll get there when I get the rest of the stuff under control. I'll work down. I have started already. I got that far. That was all weeds. We'll get there. Oh, look. There is a, what is that? Oh, that's a moth. It's a hummingbird moth. Let's see if we can get it. I gotta put my water down because it's kind of hot here today. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't keep my eyes on it. Oh well. I get so excited whenever there's really interesting nature things. So I was going to show you. This is a very bad garden. I throw everything over here. And I'm just letting it grow. And then I'm going to figure out what I'm doing. I might put a patio in here. Like a, I don't know. But it's a nightmare. And so I'm junking it. These are actually penny hits. Whatever she wants. She wants a bunch of stuff, so I'm going to send it back with Becky. But you can see. But there's stuff here. If I get hungry, right there's plantain. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Do you see it? Oh my God, I looked up. There it is. It's gone. I need help over here. So put this wall in. Again, I just planted hydrangeas. I don't know what I'm doing as far as the mulch yet. I don't know what I'm doing with that pot either. It looks kind of crazy, but I just set it there for now because I take it in the winter. So here's the wall. And what I've planted so far, these are going to be like I have in the front, but they are petite. It's a petite shrub, but I think it's going to be very pretty. I don't know, do you call them shrubs or hydrangea shrubs? And then here we are. This is all honeysuckle. Honeysuckle. It's a mess in there. But I'm going to show you the new little garden we created. So we cut out some stuff here. And then that way you can walk up. Maybe have some kind of little sitting area. You're a wild man.
I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, it's ready.
I know it is, isn't it? Dig out that, because Tim so kindly cut that out for me. And they also made my pathway. So I have a pathway coming up and through if I want it. See? And I can sit here and enjoy the beauty. This is going to be somewhat cleaned up, but I still want to be hidden from the road. I don't want people to see me. This will be little steps going down so that you can just come up through here. There'll be an opening, and then you can just go around the house. I can whip through. Maybe I'll put like a little door, a gate, so just not anybody can sneak up, hide in there. It'll be private access. Ha ha ha. All right. One more thing and I'm ending this video. Sorry, I was putting mulch here. That's why all the rocks are out there. I'm going to do this right now, but it's too hot. The sun's in this area, so I got to go somewhere else. These are Diane's roses. And I tried these everywhere. They get one rose per year. Sorry, I was doing something else. Well, not one. They bloom for her birthday, and then like maybe twice, 3 times they'll get another single rose. I don't know that I've ever had 2 roses at a time. This year it's 4. And I believe it's because I put it here where it can be truly admired. Where before I had it out where it would get more sun. This is a little less sun. I think these like a little less sun. But that's really nice because that's there. I got to trim these up. They're looking really awful. But here is the same size rose. These were just grocery store roses. You can see they look real bad because I got to deadhead them. They're crying. They're like, nobody loves us. Ooh, I need to clean that too. I put water in it every day, but I don't clean it but maybe once a week. I didn't clean it this weekend, so it looks messy. Back to the girl. See ya. Love you guys.